Hello and welcome to my channel. On this video, I am going to talk about forgiving people that have hurt you. I'm going to share my perspective on this, on how to forgive people that have hurt you in the past and stay unbothered. So, you realize that you have forgiven someone when you don't feel anything in your body when you remember the event. Because when we feel uh, some toxicity or just triggers negative feelings when we remember the events, it means that we haven't healed from that. Also, sometimes we vent, uh, talk to other people about what has happened, but venting is toxic because every time you remember the event and talk about that, it will traumatize your body. But this is also a sign that you need to heal. But in the same time, I don't see venting as healthy. I try to avoid it as much as possible. Sometimes I fall in that trap and just complain and vent to just mostly to my family members, someone from my family, my sister and my grandmother, about things that I don't like or things that have made me really bothered. But when we remember if something is really traumatic, when we remember it, we every time we remember it, we traumatize your body. So try to avoid it as much as possible. On one hand, it is true that time will heal about everything, but on the other hand, it's not just time, it's the inner work and your process of healing. One way to just be unbothered with these feelings of unforgiveness that you may have in your heart is to not blame them in the first place. If you don't blame them, there is nothing to forgive. They acted with the level of consciousness that they had at the moment. So try to not blame them. If you don't blame them, there's nothing to forgive, and you solve this problem at least within yourself. Also, doing forgiveness meditation that hasn't worked for me. I've heard about forgiveness meditation and I've tried this, but just thinking about the thing, in fact, didn't heal me or make me forgive, at least in my experience, because I didn't try it long enough, but it didn't make me forgive and heal from the past event that I was hurt, but in fact it brought it to my mind even more, and it even make it repeat on one occasion after I had just meditated and thought meditated with the idea of forgiving. Also, one important thing that I want to mention here is that forgiving someone doesn't mean that you are going to give them another chance in your life. Forgiving is just for you and for you to heal. So if you have again triggers in your body when you remember the events, this is a sign that You need to do inner work, and it's an opportunity to do it every time that you have a trigger in your body. Also, at this part, which is about the end of this video, I'm going to share one thing that has really helped me instead to forgive. One thing that has really helped me was reading the book Existential Kink. It has helped me a lot. The title of the book is Existential Kink, and it is based on the idea that having is evidence of wanting. So if something has happened to us, it's because at maybe unconsciously at some point we have wanted it. And when I've tried to see it this way and just for a moment try to enjoy what had happened to me, even if it was traumatic and in fact a very bad experience, I started to it started to flow and just get away to uh, and at some point also at some level also forgive, because everything in life will pass. It is in a constant flow. Even if it's good or if it's bad, it will pass. And even if we are in a bad situation, for the moment it will go away and it will flow. But the moment that it is in the moment that the situation is present, try to enjoy it, even if it is a little it is difficult or maybe even impossible. Just try to find a way to enjoy it, because as this book says, having as is evidence of wanting. So this is a little bit unconventional to just think that people who have gone through traumatic events or have been hurt, they wanted it, but it's just a spiritual practice. Just the idea to think that whatever it is, it will pass, and maybe in the future you will see it in another point of view. But for the moment, just enjoy it. What is in that thing that you find enjoyable? It's sometimes this is present when we just are stuck with some feelings of not forgiving or just venting about events that happened in the past, even if it was not our fault, for example. Just try to leave it for the moment, however the bad situation is. So these are my thoughts and just tips on the topic of forgiving someone who has hurt you and just staying unbothered in your life. So that's all for this video. If you have anything to add, you can comment below. I will be happy to read your comments and see maybe how you relate to this topic and if I can help you in any way. So thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye.